Remonstrances. Recognize Senator Robinson.
I am not a fan of earmarks. Taxing Oregonians, bringing the money to Salem, and then having legislatures from around the state decide which projects in which districts are important is a poor system. As we all know, there's a lot of internal politics involved in selecting which projects will be funded. There is, however, another problem. I was talking recently with the city manager, who in a previous session had received money for water upgrades. Part of this was to upgrade about 1,100 feet of old underground 6-inch water pipe to a new 8-inch pipe. The project is not done yet, but costs are now estimated at nearly $600,000. The obvious question is, why does it cost so much money? The price tag does not make sense. It turns out that about $200,000 of this was spent because of a requirement for engineering, which was not needed. They even spent $15,000 just to figure out the exact location of the old pipe so they could precisely engineer the location of the new one. A contractor who must satisfy state rules will do the work. We pointed out that 1,100 feet of 8-inch pipe and fittings was only a tiny fraction of the cost. A couple of plumbers, hired as staff by the city, could have figured out how to swap the pipe without wasting money on planning and contracting. Apparently, this isn't allowed. Each of these earmarks comes with strings attached. This is an enormous waste of taxpayer dollars. If we are going to send monies for cities for projects, why don't we make it unrestricted except to the type of project for which it is granted? Give them a relating clause, like we do here. Relating to plumbing ought to be close enough. We can't really complain if they decide to amend their priorities. It's not as though we wouldn't do that ourselves. Unrestricted money would be better spent. A simple edit in the upcoming Christmas tree bill would fund at least twice as many projects at the same cost. Thank you, Mr. President.